Hi, Ian Matthews here again, and you guessed it, it's time for another Tango taster. Today we're going to look at how the Navigator works in the control panel. So the Navigator allows access around the screen in more of an infinite workspace approach rather than a linear page by page by page. Showing you what that means, you can see around the side here I've got some images. The images might not be clear what they are just yet. It's effectively a jigsaw that I've put together based on one image. If I go to the Navigator at the top of the panel, there's a red banner that's sort of looking at, or representing I should say, what you can see on the main screen. If I move my finger around this here, you'll actually move outside the original frame. And the original frame is marked by this dashed line that's kind of intersecting across the images I've got here. As I move around, you might start to spot what it actually is that I've got on the outskirts of my frame. Okay? Now I'm away from the centre of the frame as it first started out. If I press centralise, it's always going to go back in. Similarly, if I wanted to see it more as a whole rather than moving around the side, if I unlock the frame, if I now nip the centre of the screen, it's going to move the entire background screen in on itself, so you can see that again represented by the lines around the side. It's at this point where if I lock it off, I can start bringing stuff back into the main workspace. That allows me to, in the first instance, maybe have hidden some answers or questions or ideas or thoughts, and then bring them into the lesson as we're going along. Pressing 100% goes back to normal, and then we have everything in the space. It's probably at this point you can start to see what it is I've got here. I'm going to go to Layout and Grid to show you fully. In this case, a bit more clear. I've actually got around. I'm not going to speak to my actual ability for jigsaws to be all that good here, so please don't judge me all too heavily, guys. I've already got there. Now we have what is effectively, you can see, oops, there we go. We have nearly, there we go. We have the Sydney Opera House, sort of. I've got there. I hope I've got that right. Yeah, I can see the recycled there. Nice one. So, eventually, you can see that by bringing stuff from outside, we create a place that is external to the original board. And I say, that's really good at helping put stuff in there that otherwise you wouldn't want the kids to see in the first instance, if you're doing something where you are, say, hiding answers. Or, in this case, just making a daft jigsaw, as badly as I have been.